We have some disturbing revelation regarding the LAMIA program for bringing in temporary foreign workers. Here, watch this.
Boxhorn says most of the cases she's done involved LMIA payroll schemes.
What I never did understand is how somebody can request an LMIA from Service Canada and say, I have a need to hire this person, and then not ever employ this person, but run a payroll.
CBC News reached out to Service Canada, the agency that approved the LMIA for Turtle Jacks Oakville. They told us they're currently conducting compliance activities on this employer. Lamba told CBC the allegations are unproven, unsubstantiated, and are denied, adding Service Canada has not informed them of any violations or negative findings whatsoever.
There's a surprising revelation regarding the franchisee, Turtle Jacks' decision to do something about this franchise owner.
There's no actual job, you just know.
Okay, that's outright fraud. So this person is doing something very illegal, and they're doing it quite openly.
If there's no job, like in terms of the pay stubs and all, like how would that work?
So will be sharing the pay stubs like bi-weekly or so? It's just that the amount of your net pay you have to pay.
So I would have to give you the money then?
Yes.
Oh.
Essentially, they're manufacturing the payroll. The program requires that there be a legitimate job associated with it, that the person's going to the job, they're getting it, they're getting paid, that there's Canadians that are not available. That's how it's designed to work. This involves someone manufacturing a job for the purpose of getting permanent residence. So that's illegal.
Ayan, akala nila na-outsmart nila ang Service Canada. But, somebody must have whistleblowered this, or somebody might have leaked this inside the Turtle Jacks company in Oakville, inside the employer or the actual victim itself.
Manager Inderjit Lamba offered the worker a full-time position as a cook, one of 2 LMIA-approved jobs worth 50 additional points towards permanent residence. But after arriving in Canada from India, the worker discovered his job was not what it seemed. He wouldn't actually work any hours. Instead, he was told to make bi-weekly cash payments to the employer in order to stay on the payroll. How much money should be sent to the employer? He asks his consultant. $1,471.53 is the cash amount. Do it every second week, she replies. In another WhatsApp message, the manager, Lamba, tells the worker to ask a member of staff for an envelope. Put payment in there, close the envelope, and have another member of staff put in my box, put my name on it. And if a payment was late, a threat to take him off the payroll, jeopardizing his hope of permanent residence.
So it looks like an employer is trying to scam his own people, right? So this is unacceptable. This is very illegal in Canada. But there's a loophole for the current LMIA procedures on how to do things. It should be stopped and it should be looked at, investigated.
If you are not here today, I will end the pay, Lamba writes. Because LMIA positions come with a closed work permit, he was not authorized to work for any other employer. He was stuck.
It's going on from psychological to monetary to sexual abuse.
Immigration consultant Tatiana Boxhorn says she's helped over 800 vulnerable workers get a special permit, allowing them to work for any employer anywhere.
They're terrified to report because of what has been instilled in them. If you say something, I'm going to have you deported.
Boxhorn says most of the cases she's done involved LMIA payroll schemes.
What I never did understand is how somebody can request an LMIA from Service Canada and say, I have a need to hire this person, and then not ever employ this person, but run a payroll.
CBC News reached out to Service Canada, the agency that approved the LMIA for Turtle Jacks Oakville.
So what they do is advertise in say Facebook or any other social media, saying the Lamia is for sale, and then when you contact them, they usually say you have to pay, say 50,000. May there is a payment every 15 days or so, like that, and then you don't need to go to the job site. What they do is your payment, they make a payroll out of that payment to you. So they make it look like they're paying you, but it's actually your money. So that way they can show Service Canada that they're paying you, so you have a payroll, a paycheck, and then when your terms in your temporary foreign worker expires, you can apply for a permanent residence, and then all in all, you just pay the employer some amount of money to put in as your payroll. So pagkatapos ng after the term of your contract, then you can apply for the permanent residency. That's a very, very disturbing scam here in Canada.
After being contacted by CBC News, parent company MTY said of the franchisee, "We will not renew his franchise agreement," adding they have 90 days to sell the restaurant and will never own any of their franchises again.
In conclusion, the sale of Lamia to foreign workers is a serious issue with devastating consequences. Many hopeful immigrants fall prey to these scams, losing their hard-earned money and risking their futures. This practice not only exploits vulnerable people, but also undermines Canada's immigration system. If you're a foreign worker looking for secure permanent residency, remember that any job offer involving a purchased Lamia is not legitimate and can jeopardize your status in Canada. Always ensure you're working with licensed immigration consultants or legal professionals to verify job offers and applications. By staying informed and vigilant, we can help prevent scams like this from affecting others and preserve the integrity of Canada's immigration process. Thanks for watching, and if you found this information helpful, please share it to the others. Share it to help others avoid falling victim to similar scams. Stay safe and stay informed.